called Edit In, I believe, and you can choose Photoshop. It's going to pop an image over to Photoshop where you can make changes. When you're done, just choose Save. Most people are used to choosing Save As to type in a name and stuff. Just choose Save instead, or Command S on a Mac. It will automatically create a new file in the same folder as the original, and it will automatically import it into Lightroom so you can see it there. And it can be nice. But I don't do anything like export them, put them in a separate folder or anything like that. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Also, before we move on, just while you guys were talking, I glanced to see where you actually edit those color labels. I just find that anytime I forget where one little feature is, it's not right where I expect it, that it's much easier for me to do it when I'm not trying to, teach, you could say. So if you want to look at my screen for a moment, I don't know if we're on it right now or not, I'm going to edit my color labels. I made the assumption that if I went to the photo menu and came down here to set color label, that here we'd have our color labels. Why not right here have the choice of edit your color labels? Wouldn't that make it obvious? But it's not there. A color label is considered metadata. Metadata is anything that is data about your picture that isn't the picture itself. So it somewhat makes sense that it's under metadata. But in metadata, there's a choice here called color label set. Color label set. And right now we're on the default ones. I can come down here though and choose edit. And this is where I can set them up. So I'll set them up the way I usually have them if I was on my normal machine.
And quick shout out to John Cornicello, who had emailed me at 10:38, telling me in Lightroom to edit the color labels, you need to go. Creative Live loves John Cornicello, so that's very cool. Okay, well,
it's one of those things that would usually take me about 12 seconds to find if I was just working in Lightroom. But anytime you're presenting, it's a little different. It's like anytime doing math, remembering locations or certain other things. For some reason, that ability goes away when being in front of a live audience.
And that's what's so cool about the internet.
Yeah, it is.
Someone's always going to answer.
Yep. So anyway, this is how I usually have mine set up. And then I can go over here and choose Save Current Settings as New Preset. And I'll call it Ben's Setup. And I got that from this little menu up here at the top. Save Current Settings as New Preset. And that's how I can have them set up. I hit Change. And now, let's see, first off from the photo menu, got to click on a picture. Set my color label, and we have all those choices. I really wish, though, that Adobe would also show the colors down the side, because they're going to show up as red and blue and yellow and all that. Don't know why they can't visually show it as well as have the text. If you want to set that on one of your images, you don't have to go to the photo menu. Sometimes you can right-click, and right there set color label. Or there's a little rectangle near the lower right corner that might be visible. If you click on it, you can also change it for any image. So you can very quickly do those. And this is what I use for my particular setup for that. If you find that these symbols are not around your picture, when you mouse over, you don't see the little rotation things. You don't see that little bitty rectangle I clicked on. In other things, you can control what's shown here by going to the View menu and choose View Options. So if anything's missing, in View Options, all these little checkboxes and things are going to determine what shows up around that image. So if there's anything when you look at yours that's not showing up, but it's on mine, go to the View menu and choose View Options. Okay, other questions?
Singing Heart 924 from Eugene, Oregon. The question was, can collections be used without the hard drive like the catalogs can?
Can collections be used without the hard drive attached, most likely? Like if I'm away from my home and I'm on my laptop, yeah, you can drag things into collections. And that's really great because that means I can prepare for a slideshow that's upcoming or other things, even though I don't have my main hard drive connected. And so, yeah, they're great that way. In fact, that's one of the main advantages of using Lightroom compared to Bridge and Camera Raw. With Bridge and Camera Raw, which comes with Photoshop, which is why a lot of people use it, your hard drive has to be connected. You can only do things live on there. And